Hi everyone, it's Chet here from websitewizard.tv. What I'm going to do in this tutorial is I'm going to show you step by step how to build a website with WordPress from scratch. Now this video tutorial is going to be suitable for complete beginners as I show you everything step by step from start to finish. So you don't need any previous web design or WordPress experience to follow along in this tutorial. So I'm going to take a few moments to show you the finished website, and this is the website right here that we're going to build in this tutorial. So what we're going to do is we're going to upload our custom logo right here, and this logo is part of a free website logo that you can grab on our website at websitewizard.tv, and you can grab this logo as well as a few others there as well. So as you can see, we've got an animated heading right here with some text, and then we've got a button link here which you can link to one of the pages on your website, or in this case I've linked it to the free website logo kit. Now if you scroll down further, you can see we've got these free animated headings right here, so you can use these free areas to discuss your services or skills, or whatever the website you're going to build is going to be focused around. You'd create relevant areas right here. Now in this case, for this website which is discussing the 4 features of the website training here, I've used these free areas just to briefly introduce some of the key features of this website. So if you scroll down further, you can see we've got our latest blog posts here, and then it will list our latest blog posts here on the home page, and then our website visitors can click on the link here and go directly to that blog post. Now if you don't want to have a blog on this website, then that's completely fine, and I'll show you in the tutorial how to leave this empty if you don't want a blog post here. Now if you scroll down further, we've got another section here which you can use as a testimonial if you like. If it's relevant to your website to have a testimonial here, then you can go ahead and use this area for that. But for this website, I've just used this area to just advertise another feature here, so you can really use this section for whatever you want. And if we scroll down further, you can see we've got a contact form built on the homepage. And this is really helpful because usually we'd have to go ahead and add this on our website with a plugin, for example. But in this case, we've already got a contact form pre-built on the homepage, which is really helpful. And if you scroll down a little further, you can see we've got our social icons here. Now these social links don't actually come as part of this website theme. However, I'm going to show you a plugin to use which will allow us to have our social icons down here. And as you can see in the bottom here, we've got this arrow, and if you click that, it brings us back to the top of the website, which is pretty cool. And if you take a look at the top in the navigation menu, you can see we've got our website pages here. So we've got an about page here, and you can discuss your website, or if this website is focused around your personal skills, then you can use this area to discuss yourself. And as you can see in the sidebar here, we've got a search box which will allow your website visitors to navigate your website easily. And then we've also got this recent posts which lists our recent blog posts here in the sidebar. Now again, if you don't want to have a blog on your website, then you don't need to include this right here, and I'll show you how to remove that in the tutorial. So if you click this link right here, that will take us to our blog post here. So there you go, so here's our blog post right here, and you can see that we're able to enable or disable comments here. So if you want to enable comments, then that will allow your website visitors to leave comments under this blog post. And then we've just got these 4 pages right here which discuss the 4 features of this website. Now another great thing about this website is that it's completely responsive. So what that means is when your website visitors visit your site from a mobile device such as a smartphone or a tablet, then the screen size will respond and you can see everything perfectly clear, and I'll go ahead and show you an example of that. So as you can see, this is how the website will display when users visit your website from a mobile device such as an iPhone, and the navigation menu is right here. And if I drag this out a little further, you can see how your website will look when someone's visiting your site from a tablet device, such as an iPad for example. And again, you've got this navigation menu right here. Now, if you've never heard of WordPress before, then you'll probably be surprised to hear that large organizations and celebrities are using WordPress. And I'll show you an example right here. So we're over on the WordPress website, and you can see they're showcasing some of the sites and people that are using WordPress. So let's go ahead and look at some of the celebrities. So as you can see, here's a list of some celebrities that are using WordPress. And if we scroll up, you can also see which businesses are using WordPress. So here we go, you can scroll down the list and you can see there's a number of large organizations that are also using WordPress. So WordPress has become really popular. As you can see, Forbes is using WordPress right here. And WordPress actually powers around 20% of the websites online, so it's become really popular. And one of the reasons WordPress is so popular is because it's really SEO friendly. So that helps make it easier to get your website ranking in search engines like Google, Yahoo or Bing. And I'm going to show you how to optimize your website for the search engines in this video. So you might be wondering, how much does it cost to get our website online? WordPress is free to use, but you need a couple of things to get a website online. You need a domain name and web hosting. The domain name is the name of your website. So for example, google.com. Web hosting is a server that you store your website files on, so it can be accessed online. Buying a domain name will cost you roughly $15 per year, and buying web hosting will cost you about $10 per month. Every website online has these two costs, but because you are building the site yourself in this video, then you won't have to pay a web developer thousands of dollars to design and build your website. So you're going to save loads of money. And also in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a coupon code so you can save 25% on your web hosting. Let's get going. So what we're going to do now is we're going to purchase our domain name and our web hosting so that we can start setting up our website. Now we're over at HostGator here, and HostGator is great for beginners because they've got awesome support. You get two forms of support here. You've got a toll-free number, and then you've got a live chat here, and these are both 24 hours. So it doesn't matter what time of the day it is, if you're having some kind of an issue or if you have a question, then you can simply click live chat here and you'll just talk to someone directly there, and they'll walk you through any issues you're having, or they'll answer any of your questions. So HostGator is great for beginners. And I've had a hosting account with HostGator for about 5 or 6 years now. And so anytime I'm having any issue with my site, or if I've got a question, all I do is I'll click live chat here, and then I can talk to someone directly there. And I've never actually used a toll-free number. I always just use a live chat feature here, and this is completely free as well. So this has been great for me as a beginner when I first started out. So if you click web hosting here, and then click on choose a plan, and we can see here that there's a few different packages available on HostGator. So we've got the choice of these 3 packages here: the hatchling plan, the baby plan and the business plan. Now for our purposes we don't need the business plan here, so we just need to choose between the hatchling and the baby plan. And out of the two, I would definitely recommend the baby plan here, because with the baby plan you can host as many websites as you like under this one hosting account. So all you'll do is pay this one fee here and you can have as many sites as you like on this account. And I use the baby plan myself, and I've currently got around 10 or 11 sites under this one package, so it's really great value for money here. So with the hatchling plan you can only host one website here. And if you look at the price difference between the hatchling plan and the baby plan, there's not really much difference in there, so it's a better offer to go with the baby plan. So that way, if later on down the road you want to host another website, then you can easily add another website to this package and you don't pay any extra Whereas if you grab the hatchling plan, then if you wanted another website later on, then you'd have no option but to buy another hosting package. So I would recommend that the baby plan is a better offer, and I use the baby plan myself to host my own websites. So in this tutorial we're going to select the baby plan here, so go ahead and click sign up now. And for those of you that want to navigate directly to the correct page, I'll leave a link to this below the video. So the first thing we need to do here is choose our domain name, which is our website name. And because we're purchasing our domain name and our web hosting here, then we'd select this option right here, register a new domain, and then we'll type in our domain name here. But if you've already purchased a domain name elsewhere and you just want to purchase your web hosting here, then you would select this tab right here, I already own this domain, and then you'll simply type in your website name here. But in this tutorial we're going to grab our domain name and our web hosting, so I'm going to click register a new domain here. So start off by typing in a website name here that you want. So I'm going to try my groovy website, and you can see the .com is selected here by default, but you can choose between the other ones available. So I'm going to try the .com here. And as you can see, someone already owns mygroovywebsite.com, so that one's unavailable here. But we can choose between the other ones that are available, as you can see right here. Now if you wanted a .com, then all you need to do is try a different website name here until you find one that is available. But for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm just going to select an available one here so we can move on. So I'm going to select mygroovywebsite.net. So let's scroll down now to the next section, and you can see right here that it's telling us the package type that we selected in a previous step, which is the baby plan. And then there's also this billing cycle right here, and by default it's set to 12 months. And if you click down here, now as you can see here, if you purchase a few years in advance, you get a slightly cheaper rate. However, I think for complete beginners the best option will be the 1 month here, so that you can pay monthly, and that way you're not tied into anything long term. Whereas if you went for one of these ones here, for example the 24 months, then you're pretty much tied in for 2 years here. So I would recommend beginners to go for the 1 month here. So select 1 month here, and then choose a username and a security PIN, and make sure you remember these. So scroll down further now. So what we need to do now is enter our billing information, and you can choose to pay by credit card or PayPal. So once you select your payment type here, you then want to go ahead and fill in all of your details right here. Now just make sure that you fill in valid details here, because once you sign up, HostGator is going to contact you with your hosting account information, and that's going to contain the details that you need to log in and set up your website. So make sure you enter the correct details here. Now scroll down further. So what you'll notice is they've added some add-ons here, and these are actually adding extra costs, as you can see right here. So these right here are just added extras that we don't necessarily need. So go ahead and uncheck those and then scroll down. So if you take a look at the amount due here, you can see that it's come to $20.91, and that's with their default coupon applied here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you another coupon which will get you a bigger discount. So go ahead and remove this coupon here and type Flower Power, and that's with no spaces, and then click on validate right here. And as you can see, the amount due has now dropped down to $12.96. And I'll leave these coupons below the video. So to finish up, just scroll down here and click to confirm here, and then click checkout now. So what happens is once you check out, you then receive a welcome email from HostGator, and that's going to contain all of your account information and the details we need to log into our HostGator account, and then we can start setting up our website. So go ahead and click checkout now. Once you receive your welcome email from HostGator, it's going to contain all of this information right here, and you want to take note of 3 things here: your password, username and control panel link right here. So these are the details we're going to use to log into our HostGator control panel, and that's where we can start installing our WordPress website. So what you want to do now is simply click this control panel link here, and that's going to open in a web browser, and then you'll just use this username here and password to log into your HostGator control panel. So go ahead and click your control panel link right now. So now that we've clicked the control panel link in our welcome email from HostGator, we are now on the login page right here. So simply use the username and password inside your welcome email to log in here. So go ahead and do that now. So I'll pause the video right now while I log in. Now that we've logged into our HostGator control panel, we can now start setting up our WordPress website. So all you need to do here is scroll down to the bottom until you see software and services right here, and then simply click on quick install here. And now under blog software here, you just want to go ahead and click on WordPress and then click on continue. So now what you want to do is you want to choose a username which you're going to use to log into your website. And then also you're going to select an email here, and make sure you use a valid email here, because once we enter these details here and click install, this email that you enter here is going to be sent the username and the password for your website. So make sure you enter a valid email address here. So I'm going to complete these details now. And for the blog title, just go ahead and enter your website name here. And then choose your username here. And then you can enter your details here if you like. So now I'm done. I'm going to click install now. As you can see right here, our WordPress website has now been installed. And our username here from our previous step has now been given a password. So this is the username and password we're going to use to log into our website. And this admin area right here, this link is what we're going to visit when we want to log into our website. So go ahead and make note of all three of these. So I'm going to copy my password here, and then I'm going to click on this link right here to open that in the web browser. So I'm now on the login page for my website, and if you're seeing an error message here, then there's no need to worry. All that means is the domain name that you just purchased with HostGator is still propagating, and propagation of a brand new domain name can take a few hours. So if you are seeing an error message here, then just go ahead and wait a few hours and then click on that login URL again from the previous step. So I'm going to go ahead and log in right here. And we're now logged into the dashboard for our WordPress website. So let's begin this tutorial by removing a couple of plugins that we don't need. So to do that, come over to plugins here, hover over that, and then click on installed plugins. So as you can see, here's a list of the plugins that are currently installed on our website. And we don't need any of these apart from the Akismet plugin and this WP Super Cache plugin. Now the Akismet plugin is useful if you're enabling comments on your website, as that will help to reduce spam on your website. So we want to remove these three plugins right here, as we don't need these. So we want to first deactivate these two right here. So select those, then click the drop down and click deactivate, and then click apply. So now that we've deactivated these two plugins, we can go ahead and delete those now. And we also want to delete this one right here as well. So select all three of these plugins, click the drop down, select delete, and click apply. And then click to confirm. And there we go. So we've deleted the plugins that we don't need installed on our website. And throughout this tutorial, we're going to be adding a number of plugins. So you're going to learn how to install new plugins as well. So what we're going to do now is we're going to select a theme for our website, and that's going to give our website its appearance. So to do that, simply come over here to Appearance and hover over that and then click on Themes here. So then at the top here, click on Add New here. So as you can see, we're given a list of the featured themes that are available for us to choose. Or we can click on Popular here and take a look at some of the most popular themes being used. And we can also click on Latest here and we can look at some of the latest themes available. But what we're going to do in this tutorial is we're going to be using the Start Point theme. So in the search box right here, type Start Point. And if you hit enter on the keyboard, so as you can see here, this is the Start Point theme. So we want to go ahead and install that on our website. And what I'll do is I'll leave the details for this theme and all the plugins we use below the video. So hover over the Start Point theme here and click Install. Then click Activate here. So we've now installed and activated the Start Point theme on our website. So let's go ahead and take a look at what that looks like. So to preview our site, all you do is you come to the top here and hover over your website name here, and then you'd click on Visit Site. However, that will load the site in the dashboard here, and I don't want to lose this page. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to right click on Visit Site and then select Open Link in New Tab. So we've got the website preview in this tab right here. So if we click on that, you can see how our site currently looks with all the default text and images. So this is how the Start Point theme looks on our website. So we want to go ahead and customize all of the text and images here so that it's relevant to our website. So let's start customizing the home page then. What we can do now then is we can add a website logo right here. So let's go ahead and do that. So if you click this tab right here to head back to the WordPress dashboard, and then underneath Appearance you'll see Theme Options here. So go ahead and click that. And now as you can see under the General Settings tab, we have the option to upload a custom logo. So let's go ahead and do that now. So click on Upload Image here. So now you can just select the image from your computer. So I'm going to select that here. And once it's uploaded, you can just scroll down, click Save All Changes here. And then if you head back to the website here, and then click the refresh here to refresh the changes. And now you can see our website logo right here. And as I mentioned before, you can grab this website logo and a couple of others and customize them with your own website name. And you can grab those on our website at websitewizard.tv. So let's continue customizing the homepage here. So head back to the WordPress dashboard here. Now go to Top Featured Image here. And you can see this image right here. And if I go back to the homepage, that's this large image right here. So you can go and customize that with your own image. Now for this tutorial, I'm just going to leave the default images here to help speed things up, but you can customize this. So if you wanted to change this large image here, then go back to the WordPress dashboard here, and under Top Featured Image here, you would just simply click Upload Image and then select the image from your computer, and then make sure that's within their recommendations here, and then you head down to the bottom, click Save All Changes, and then the new image will be displayed right here. And if you go back to the WordPress dashboard, you can see you've also got the option to add a video there. So if you wanted a video being displayed here instead of this large image, then all you need to do is drop your video embed code here. So you would go to either Vimeo or YouTube, wherever your video is, and grab the embed code and just dump the embed code right here, and then click Save All Changes. So for this tutorial, I'm going to leave those as the default ones, but we can go and customize the heading and description and button text. And if I head back to the website, so that's this is the heading, this is the description, and this is the button text, and we can also choose the link on this button. So I'm going to customize that now. So under Top Featured Image, then scroll down. So go ahead and enter your heading here, and I've got all of this prepared in a notepad file to help speed things up, so I'm going to grab that now. So here's my heading, so I'm just going to copy that right here and paste that there, and I'll grab the description as well. So I'll copy the description here and paste that right here. Then I'll grab the button text right here, paste that here, and I'll grab the button link right here and paste that right here. So if I click save all changes now, head back to the website, click refresh. So now you can see our custom heading right here, my custom description, and then on the button text I've put free website logo kit, and the link on this button then points to the website logo kit. Now in your case, you may want to point the link on this button to one of your existing pages on your website. So once we create our website pages, you can copy one of the URLs for the pages that you want this button to link to, and then you come into the settings here and simply paste the link right here. So if we head back to the home page now and scroll down, you can see we've got these animated areas right here. So I'm going to start customizing these. So I'll head back to the WordPress dashboard, and if you scroll up and click on free column feature area here, so you can see this first column here, second block, and third block. And basically this is the first one, this is the second, and this is the third. So if I head back to the dashboard, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to customize the title, description on each of these areas right here. So let me go ahead and do the first one, and I'll grab the information from my notepad file. So here's the first title here, so I'll copy that, paste that here. I'll then copy the description here and paste that right here. Now for the link, because we haven't created any pages on our website yet, then I don't have the URL to link to that page yet. But once we've created our website pages, I'll quickly come back here and enter the relevant URL right here, so these can link to the relevant page on our website. So that's the first one done here. I'll scroll down to the second one. So we've done this one right here, so we want to do the second and the third one here. So I'll head back to the WordPress dashboard and I'll grab my title and description from my notepad file. So I'll copy my title here and paste that right here. I'll copy the description here and paste that right here, and then finally the third one, I'll grab the third title here. So here's the third title, I'll copy that and paste that here, and then I'll grab the description, copy this and paste this right here. So now all I need to do is click save all changes here, head back to the website, click refresh to refresh the changes. And there we go, you can now see our custom heading and description for each of these areas right here. And at the moment, when you hover over them, there's no link on these at the moment because we haven't yet put a link on these. But as I mentioned, when I create my video training page for this website, I'll link this back to the video training page. And when I create my forum support page, I'll link this back to the forum support page, etc. So if you scroll down a little further now, you'll see this right here, latest posts. So this is the blog on this website, and as you can see, this is a sample blog post that WordPress creates when we install it. So this is where your blog post will appear, and we can customize this area right here. And then I'll go ahead and show you how to create blog posts on this website. So head back to the WordPress dashboard, scroll up, and click on homepage blog right here, and I'm going to grab my custom title and description from my notepad file. So if I scroll down, I'm going to grab my description here, and my title is the blog. So I'll paste my description here and give it a title of the blog, and then I'll scroll down and click save all changes. So head back to the website, click refresh. So there we go, so here's our custom heading right here and also our custom description, and our sample blog post is displayed below. Now before I show you how to create blog posts on this website, I just want to finish setting up the home page. So let's scroll down a little further, and as you can see, here's an area right here that we can customize. So you could use it to display testimonials, for example. But for this website, I don't really want any testimonials here, so I'm going to use this space to discuss more features of this website. So head back to the WordPress dashboard and then click on testimonials right here. And I'm going to grab this information from my notepad file, So I'll grab my title right here, I'll copy that, paste that right here, I'll grab my text right here and paste that right here, and then for the author name I'll just use some more text and I'll show you that in a second. So I'll grab my author text right here and paste that right here, and then simply click Save All Changes. Now head back to the website, click refresh. So there you go. So now we've got a heading right here and some text here and then some more text. And as you can see, this text right here was the author text, but I've just used that to add more text right here. So you can use this area, even if you don't want testimonials on your website, you can just use this area to add some more text to your website. And you can also customize an image right here, but I'm just going to leave the default one for this example website. So if we scroll down further now, you can see we've got a contact form right here. And this is really helpful because usually themes don't actually come with contact forms. So you'd have to manually install a contact form plugin and then create a page, a contact page, and then link the two up so you get a contact form being displayed on that page. However, in this case, this is really handy because we don't actually have to do anything else here. So if our website visitors want to contact us, then they've got the contact form right here on the home page, and they can simply complete their details here and click submit, and that will get sent directly to your email. Now, if you're wondering what email address this is going to get sent to, then it will get sent to the email address you used when you were installing WordPress in your HostGator control panel. So the email we use there will be the email that will receive these messages right here. So that's pretty much the homepage complete here. What I'll do now is I'll show you how to add blog posts to this website. So as you can see, we've got a sample blog post here, and if I just click that, we can see the full version of the blog post. So as you can see, here's the blog post title and here's the blog post content right here. And we've got an author name and a post date and a category, and at the moment this blog post isn't inside a category, but I'll show you how to change that. And then we've also got a sample comment right here. So let's head back to the WordPress dashboard, and so hover over posts here and click all posts. And this hello world post right here is what we're seeing right here on our website. So that's this sample post right here. So if I head back to the dashboard, I can just select this and click trash, and then that will delete that blog post from our website. So head back to the website and click refresh, and you should be seeing an error now. As you can see, we've got an error message here because this post is no longer available. So if I head back to the dashboard here, what I want to do is, so let's say that we're creating our very first blog post. All we need to do is hover over posts and click on add new. So then give your blog post a title here. So I'm going to say we have launched. And then if you click down here, you can start typing in your blog post content here. So I'm going to type, we have finally launched. Be sure to subscribe for the latest and greatest information. And if I just right click on this, I can select the correct spelling here. Now, if you click this little icon right here, this allows you to format your text right here. So I can select this greatest here, click on bold, and that makes the text bold right there. And I can highlight subscribe here, click on the underline icon right here, and that underlines the text there. And you can also select your category from here. Now, as you can see, there's this uncategorized. And by default, when you don't give a blog post a category, it automatically goes under the uncategorized here. So for this blog post, it will be a good idea to add a category called blog, and all of our blog posts can be displayed within the blog category. So click on add new category here, and then we'll call this blog, and then just simply select add new category here. And there we go, and it's selected the blog category here. So now go ahead and click publish. And if I head back to the website now and click refresh, If we scroll down now, we can see our blog post right here that we just created, and if you click that, you'll be taken to the actual blog post. And as you can see, we've currently got comments closed here, but if you did want comments open, then head back to the WordPress dashboard and hover over all posts and click on that. And so for this post, we want comments enabled, so you'd simply hover over that, click quick edit here, and then select allow comments and click update here. So head back to the website, click refresh, and now you can see our website visitors can leave a comment. So head back to the WordPress dashboard. So whenever you want to create a new blog post, simply hover over posts here and click add new. Now another thing we can do in our blog posts is we can use images and video. So when you hover over posts here and click all posts, you'll be on this page right here which displays all of your posts that are published. So in this case, we've only got one blog post here, so hover over that and click edit. And now let's go ahead and add an image to this page. So to add an image, all you need to do is click where you want to add the image. So let's say I wanted to add the image right here. So I'll click, so my cursor's right here, and then I'll click add media. So you can either click the button here to select the file from your computer, or you can use the drag and drop method, and I'll show you the drag and drop method right here. So I'm going to drag this image right here from my desktop and drop it right here. And as you can see, the image is uploading here. So now the image has finished uploading, and you can see that by this tick right here. Simply hover down the bottom right corner and click insert into post. So now our image has been inserted into our post, but we want to fix the alignment of this image because it doesn't look so good at the moment. So to do that, click on the image once and then click on this pencil icon, and you can choose the alignment of the image right here. So at the moment there's no alignment on this image, but I'm going to right align the image here. So I'll click right here, and also you can see this link to right here. Now when you upload an image to a blog post or a page, when the image is displayed on a page like this, it's actually a clickable link which links to the larger version of the image. And in most cases you don't want this image to be a clickable link. So to do that, you'd simply select this drop down here and select none, and that makes no link on this image. So now that we've done that, on the bottom right hand corner, click update here. So there we go, so we've now got our image right here. So click on update here and then head back to the website and click refresh. And there we go, so our blog post has now got an image right here. Now if you wanted to embed a YouTube video in this blog post, then head back to the WordPress dashboard. So inside this blog post, I'm going to add a YouTube video here. So let me go ahead and delete this image first. So click on the image once and simply click the cross icon. So that's removed the image right there. So we want to add a YouTube video on this blog post. So I'm going to head over to YouTube and I'm going to type Website Wizard TV here. So that's my channel right there. So I'll select this video right here. And then I'll just simply scroll down and click share here. And then I'll click on embed and I'll just right click and copy this embed code. So head back to the WordPress dashboard. So you just want to paste the embed code here. Now you need to make sure you're in the text tab here to do that. So click on the text tab and then underneath all this existing code, simply hit enter and paste the embed code right here. And then if you head back to the visual tab here, you can see our video being displayed here. So go ahead and hit update here. Then head back to the website, click refresh, and there we go. So you can now see we've got our YouTube video embedded on this blog post. Now another thing you may have noticed here in the sidebar is we've got a search box, we've got recent posts, recent comments, archives, categories, meta. And you don't really want a lot of this being displayed here. The only thing you really want in the sidebar is the search box here. And if you want to have a blog on this website, then you can leave this recent post right here, and that will list all of your recent posts in the sidebar. So let's go ahead and remove some of these ones that we don't want right here. So to do that, head back to the WordPress dashboard, hover over appearance here and click on widgets. So you can see this primary widgets area here, and that's what's getting displayed right here in the sidebar. So we can remove the ones we don't want being displayed. And to do that, you simply left click right here, drag to the left and drop. Left click, drag to the left and drop. So I'm going to repeat that for all of them except for the search box and recent posts. So these two right here. So I've left those two there. So if I head back to the website, click refresh, you can see in our sidebar we've now just got a search box and a recent posts which lists our blog posts. And you can customize this title if you like. So head back to the widgets area here, click the drop down, and then I'll call this the blog or latest blog posts, and then hit save. So head back to the website, click refresh, and you can now see our custom title right here. So we're now ready to start creating our website pages. And as you can see, WordPress has created a sample page for us right here. So let me click on that. So this is a sample page right here. And before we start creating our own pages, we can go ahead and delete this sample page. So to do that, head back to the WordPress dashboard, and this time hover over pages and click all pages. And now simply select the sample page right here and hover over that and click on the trash button. So now if I go back to the website, click refresh, we should see an error message here now because this page no longer exists, as you can see right here. If I head back to the website, you can see that page is no longer displayed in the menu here. So now let's go ahead and start creating our website pages. So head back to the WordPress dashboard, hover over pages and then click add new. So now you can see to create a page is pretty much the same as it is to create a post, as we did just a few minutes ago. So we'd choose our page name here or page title, and I'm going to grab that from my notepad file. So my first page I'm going to create is my about page. So I'm going to copy the page content here, and my title is just going to be about here. So I'll right click and paste in the content right here, and then for the page name I'll call this about, and then simply click publish right here, head back to the website, click refresh, and there's our about page right there. So if you click that, you'll be taken to the about page, and here's our page title and here's our page content. And as I showed you when we were creating our blog post, you can add an image or a video to this page, and the way you do that is exactly the same as we did with our blog post. So head back to the dashboard. So let's go ahead and create our second page now. So hover over pages and click add new. So the next page I want to create here is the website success page. So I'll go ahead and copy the page content here, and I'll paste that right here, and I'll type website success right here, and then click publish. Now I want to create my third page, so hover over pages, click add new, and I'll grab the content from my notepad file. So I'll copy this description here, and the page is the video training page. So I'll call this video training, and then I'll paste the content here, and then click publish. So finally I need to add one more page, so I'll hover over pages and click add new, and I'll grab that page content from my notepad file. So the last page here is, actually there's two more pages left, so I'll copy the description here. So this is the WordPress skills page, so I'll call this WordPress skills, and I'll paste that content here and click publish. And my last page now, so I'll hover over pages and click add new, and I'll grab the content from my notepad file for that. So my final page here is the forum support page. I'll copy the content here, paste that right here, and call this forum support, and then I'll click publish. So now that I've created all of the pages, I'm going to head back to the website and click refresh. And now you can see all of our website pages are being displayed right here in the navigation menu. So let me head back to the home page now. The next thing we want to do now is, now that we've created our pages here, if we scroll down, we can now link these three areas right here back to the relevant page on our website. So to do that, head back to the WordPress dashboard and hover over appearance and then click theme options. So now you want to click on 3-column feature area here, and if you scroll down, we've got link for title 1, link for title 2, and link for title 3. So if we head back to the website, this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. So the first one in this case is video training, so we want to link that to our video training page here. So I want to grab the URL for this page, so to do that I can simply right click on this and select copy link address. Now if you can't do this in your web browser, then all you need to do is click on the actual page to open that up, and then you can simply copy the URL from the top here. So once we've got the URL for our video training page, head back to the WordPress dashboard and paste that right here. And I'll scroll down and do the next one. So the second one on our website is the forum support page. So I'll right click here on the forum support page and copy the URL for that page. Then I'll come back into the WordPress dashboard and paste that link right here. And finally the third link right here, and that is this one right here. So I want to link this to the WordPress skills page. So I'll hover over the WordPress skills page here, right click and select copy link address, head back to the WordPress dashboard and paste that link right there. So now I can just click save all changes here. I'll head back to the website, click refresh, and now when you hover over these you can see these are now links. So if I click on the forum support link right here, it will take us to the forum support page, and there you go. So another thing we can do on our website, if you scroll down to the bottom, we can add some social icons here in the footer. Now this theme doesn't come with social links, but we can grab a plugin for this. So head back to the WordPress dashboard, hover over plugins and click add new. Then in the search box here, type in top 25 social icons and then hit enter on the keyboard. And as you can see right here, here's the top 25 social icons plugin. So go ahead and click install now. And then click activate plugin. So what you want to do now is hover over appearance and click widgets. And now in this widget area, you can see previously we were working with this primary widget area. And that's a sidebar, and we had a search box in there and a recent post. So now we want to work with this first footer widget area, so click the drop down to open that up, then scroll down right here and left click on top 25 social icons and drag that and drop that right here. So now you can see we can add our social URLs right here. So I'll go ahead and add a Facebook one right here. So you can add all of your social accounts right here. So I'll do a Twitter one as well. And then I'll do a Pinterest one. And as you can see, you've got a number of different options to choose from. So once you've entered your social URLs here, go ahead and scroll down to the bottom and click save. So now if you head back to the website and click refresh, scroll down to the bottom here and you can see we've got our social links right here. And if you want to customize this heading right here, head back to the widget, scroll all the way to the top. And here's the title, so you can customize that right here. So I'll just say something like get social with us. And then scroll down and save the changes here. Head back to the website, click refresh, and now you can see our custom heading right here. So if we head back to the WordPress dashboard and hover over settings here and click general, for the site title I've got my website name here, and then for the tag name we've got this just another WordPress site, and that's a default one. So you can either remove that and leave that blank, or you can type, as it mentions down here, a few words that are relevant to your website. In this case, I'm going to leave that blank, and then I'm going to scroll down and click Save Changes. Another thing we want to customize here is the permalinks. So underneath settings, click on permalinks here, and you want to select post name here, as this is the most SEO friendly permalinks to use. So select that and then scroll down and click Save Changes. So what this does is if we create a blog post called "We've Launched," then it will make the URL for that blog post as our website name followed by "We've Launched." So it makes the URL match our post name. And that's an SEO friendly way to have our permalink structure. So we've now finished setting up our website, and we've got our custom logo right here. We've got our about page, and then I've got 4 pages right here discussing the 4 features of this website. So in your case, you would have created pages right here discussing either your personal skills, if this is a personal website. So you'd have 1 page for each of your skills here. Or if this is a business website, then you would have pages right here for each of your services, for example, or products. And then down here, I've customized the heading and description for the website. And then I've got a button right here, which links to, in this case, the free website logo kit. Or in your case, you may have linked this back to one of your pages on your website. And then we've got features areas here, which we've linked to the relevant page on our website. And we've got a blog here. And all of our blog posts will be displayed in a grid view on the home page. So every time you create a new blog post, it will show up right here. And then we've got some more text here. We've got a contact form right here. And then we've got our social links. And if you click this button, it will take us to the top of the website. So we've been working with the Start Point theme for this website. Now there is a premium version of the Start Point theme available, and I'll leave a link to that below the video. But what the premium version is it gives you a few more options. So I'll show you that right now. So as you can see, here's an example of the premium Start Point theme, and you get multiple sliders on the home page here, and you can choose from a number of different color schemes here. And if you scroll down, you can see you get gallery options right here. So you just get a few more options with the premium version. So for most of you, the free version is going to be fine, but I'll just leave a link below the video to the premium version for those of you that want to check out the premium version. So now that we've finished creating our website, we can now start optimizing it to make it SEO friendly. And to do that, we're going to use a number of plugins. So head back to the WordPress dashboard, and then hover over plugins and click add new. And what I'll do is I'll leave the information for all of these plugins below the video. So the first plugin you want to check out here is the Google XML Sitemaps plugin. So that's Google XML Sitemaps here, and then hit enter on the keyboard. So here's the Google XML Sitemaps plugin. So go ahead and click install now, and then click activate plugin. So now that this plugin is installed, you don't have to do anything further, but what this plugin does is it's optimizing our website for the search engines. So it's structuring our content in a way that will help our new content on our website get indexed by the search engines. And that can help bring us search engine traffic. So now head on over to plugins again and click add new. So the next plugin you want to search for here in the search box is the SEO friendly images plugin. So type that out here and click enter on the keyboard. So here's the SEO friendly images plugin. So click on install now and then click activate. So this plugin right here is installed, and we don't need to do anything further for this plugin. But what this plugin will do is it will automatically optimize all of the images on our website for the search engines. So when we create a page like our WordPress skills page, for example, if we had an image on that page, what this plugin would do is it will add an alt text and title text on that image with our page name or post name. And so that helps bring us some search engine traffic from people that are visiting Google Images. And if they're searching for WordPress skills in Google Images, then that will help our images show up, and that can bring us more search engine traffic. Now another plugin that we've got automatically installed here is this WP Super Cache plugin. And what this does is it caches the content on our website, and that will help speed up our website. And that is great for SEO and user experience. And again, we don't need to do anything further with this plugin. It's already installed, so that's automatically optimizing the speed of our website. So head on over to plugins now and click add new. And then in the search box type all-in-one SEO pack and then hit enter on the keyboard. So here's the all-in-one SEO pack plugin, so click on install now and then click activate. So this plugin's now installed and we need to head on over to our pages to optimize them. So let's go hover over pages here and click all pages. And let's say we want to optimize this website success page for the search engines. So you'd hover over that and click edit. And then if you now scroll to the bottom of this page, you can see these new options here from the plugin that we just installed. So as you can see, this is a preview of how this web page will display in the search engines. And what this plugin does is it allows us to customize our description and heading right here. So we can choose exactly how this page will display in the search engines. And the reason why you want to do that is so you can optimize them with your target keywords. So if your target keyword was website success here, then you type that there and you would then just work this keyword into your title and description. So I might say something like website success for beginners. And then in the description, I'll say something like speed up your website success with our simple to follow video tutorials. So as you can see, here's the keyword here, and I've got that right here in the heading and then right here in the description. So we've now optimized this page for the search engines. So when people are going into Google and type in website success, this will help this page show up in the search engines for that keyword. So once you've done that, head up to the top and click update to update the changes. And you want to do this for all of the pages on your website that you want optimized for the search engines. So the last thing we want to do now is update our ping list. So to do that, hover over settings and click on writing. And if you scroll down here, you'll see this update services right here. And then this URL right here. So it tells you what it's doing right here. And so when you publish new content on your website, this list right here will get notified. And that will help search engines index that new content so it can show up in the search engine. And then obviously that brings you search engine traffic. So the way we can improve this right here is by adding some more ping URLs right here. So to find a good ping list, you'd simply go over to a search engine like Google and then type WordPress ping list 2014 or whatever year it is. And then you'll find a good list of ping URLs. And I've left a link below the video with a list of ping URLs. So when you navigate to the list of URLs, you just want to highlight all of those and then right click and copy those URLs and then head back right here in the WordPress dashboard. And you want to paste those URLs below this existing one. So don't delete this existing one right here. Hit enter on the keyboard and paste them just below here. And then click save changes. So that completes a tutorial showing you how to build a website with WordPress from scratch. And what I'll do is I'll leave all of the relevant links below the video so you can find those easily. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below the video. And if you like the video, then go ahead and click the like button.